Uganda, my mama, land of wonders. Obulungi, ebibira nyanja n'ensozi, they're in the Pearl of Africa. Obulungi bwa Uganda, ekkula ekigiyisa Pearl of Africa, yandibadde byebyenno.
Uganda became an independent sovereign state on 9th of October 1962. The British monarch Queen Elizabeth II remained the head of state as Queen of Uganda until the British monarchy was severed on 9th of October 1963 and the Kabaka King of Buganda, Sir Edward Muteesa II, became the first president of the Republic of Uganda after independence. Direct British rule of Uganda Protectorate ended in 1962 with the Uganda Independence Act, which granted independence of the protectorate under the name Uganda, but retained the British monarch, as I mentioned earlier, Queen Elizabeth, as the nominal head of state and Queen of Uganda. Her constitutional role as head of state were mostly delegated to the Governor General of Uganda, Sir Walter Coates, who was the only holder of the office. Milton Obote held office as Prime Minister and head of government. In 1963, Uganda adopted a new constitution which abolished the links with the British monarchy. Uganda became a republic within the Commonwealth. However, the new Ugandan state was deliberately referred to as a state rather than a republic, and the constituent native kingdoms such as Buganda continued in existence. The description state implied that the country was not a republic but instead a federal of tribal kingdoms. Following the proclamation of the state of Uganda on 9th of October 1963, the Kabaka of Buganda, Edward Muteesa II, or Edward Muteesa II, became the first president of Uganda and did not become a republic until 1966 with Obote's conflict with the president, Edward Muteesa II. So, I will mention the presidents of Uganda since independence. We would like to have this because we are celebrating my motherland. First was Sir Edward Muteesa II. He was the president from 1962 to 1966. Apollo Milton Obote was the president 1966 to 1971. Idi Amin Dada, president 1971 to 1979. Yusuf Chironde Gule, 13th April 1979 to 20th June 1979. Godfrey Rukangwa Binayisa, 1979 to 1980. Paul Muwanga became the president from 12th of May 1980 to 22nd of May 1980. Apollo Milton Obote II, he came back the second time. He became the president from 1980 to 1985. Tito Okello Lutwa was the president from 1985 to 1986. His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni Tihaburwa became the president from 1986 until date. He is the president of Uganda. He has reigned for 36 years and 172 days approximately, if I'm not mistaken. Pardon me if I'm wrong. So Uganda is a country filled with love, filled with people from different tribes. We have over 41 tribes in Uganda, so we are so rich in culture. Uganda is a country that is landlocked. Uganda is a country that survives by agriculture, just like our last stanza of the national anthem. O Uganda, the land that feeds us by sun and fertile soil grown, for our own dear land will always stand, the pearl of Africa's crown. Uganda is a country that depends, and her people depend on agriculture for both commercial and social use. Uganda exports cotton, coffee, tobacco, tea, among other crops that she exports outside the country. As we celebrate 60 years of independence, 60 years since the colonial rule stopped operating in our country, since we became independent as a nation. But the question is, are we really independent? Are we really independent? That one, I give it to you. I leave it to you to answer. My lovely viewers, answer it. Ask your leaders in the community that, are we really independent? The beauty of Uganda since independence, the education has become better. The people have kind of owned their country. The resources, I don't know, do we own the resources? Coat of Arms of Uganda. The coat of arms of Uganda was adopted 3 weeks before the proclamation of independence by the Uganda Legislative Council. On 1st of October 1962, the arms were approved by the Governor of Uganda, Walter Coates, and formally established by law on 9th of October. The motto of Uganda: for God and my country. The shield and spears represent the willingness of the Ugandan people to defend their country. There are 3 images of the shield. Those on top represent the waves of Lake Victoria and Lake Albert. The sun in the center represents the many days of brilliant sunshine Uganda enjoys, and the traditional drum at the bottom is symbolic of dancing and the summoning of people to meetings and ceremony. The above explanation about the symbolism of the drum is a distortion that came about after the bloody 1966 national crisis, when the Prime Minister of that day, Milton Obote, made violent military attack on the king. As we celebrate Uganda at 60, we cannot skip to acknowledge the person, the man, the brain behind the national anthem. George Wilberforce Kakoma, born on 27th of July 1923 and passed on 8th of April 2012. May his soul rest in peace. He is the man who wrote the Uganda national anthem and composed it. Much as I would really love to sing the national anthem, but I wouldn't want to do injustice to that anthem. So I may be prosecuted for that. So I will do myself the honor of not singing the Uganda national anthem. However, I would like to appreciate I myself and the team. On behalf of the team of Amuso Real Talk, I would like to appreciate people in service, people in the Uganda Police Force. I salute you. People in the Uganda People's Defense Army, that's the UPDF, we salute you. People, I know we can't be so perfect. There are some potholes here and there, but thank you for the services. Thank you for providing security to our people. We would like to appreciate people in the medical arena. I mean the doctors, the nurses, the midwives. Job well done. Thank you for saving lives. Thank you to all people. Thank you to the Ugandan citizens who have worked so hard to better the economy of the country. Thank you for providing jobs for each other, for the youth. Thank you for supporting one another. Thank you for making Uganda a place that is peaceful for people to come and visit and go out and come back and go and come back. Most importantly, thank you to the Interreligious Council for the job well done. A big thank you to each and every one of us, including myself. Thank you so much. Thank you for believing in yourselves. Thank you for loving Uganda. Thank you for loving your mother country. Thank you so much for not giving up. Just like Martin Luther King said that if you cannot run, walk. If you cannot walk, crawl. But the most important thing is we keep going. Keep going. Do not stay still. Just keep moving. And one gentleman, in his wisdom, he said that slowly is the fastest way of getting to success. So take it slow, take it slow, take it slow. You will definitely get there. For as long as you don't stop moving, just like Martin Luther King said, that keep walking, keep moving. So let's keep moving. We shall get where we want our Uganda to be. And it is our Uganda, so we will definitely get there. No worries. Let's keep moving. And to you, the youth, keep dreaming. You should have a vision. You should be people with visions, understand what you want. Don't be a competitor of somebody else, but first of all, be your own competitor. Challenge yourself. Know who you want to be. Know what kind of person you would like to be. You know, every time we need to understand who we are, because sometimes we too don't know who truly we are until we sit down and evaluate ourselves, until we sit down and talk to the inner man, and the inner man will let us know who truly we are. Chase your dreams. Keep moving. Have a vision. If you don't have a vision, sit down and draft one. Do not be someone who walks without a vision. It is really very dangerous for a man to walk without a vision. We love you. We appreciate you. 60 years of independence. I leave you with a question. Is Uganda really independent? Okay, are you independent? We love you. We appreciate you. Thank you for your love and support. Amuso Real Talk, Amuso Eunice from Amuso Real Talk. We inspire you at the comfort of your phone. For God and my country. Emuri akoliai, emorimor papa. We love you.